Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here. At the top, I just wanted to mention to you again, I think we put out a statement that we'll have a briefing in this room at 2 p.m. this afternoon on the humanitarian situation.
Which venue the United States would favor and who you would send to a meeting like that?
Well, I think it's a little premature. I would say for the moment the initial signs are good. They're keeping most of their forces out of the city. And the reports from the city of Kabul indicate life is returning to normal. Commerce is open. Businesses are open. People are out on the streets in a way that they have not been able to do for several years.
Plus to the way in which they've been working the Afghan issue with us, and as a result of the contacts with Karazi and the statements.
I think the point is that we all want to encourage all the Afghan factions, all the Afghan leaders, whether they're Northern Alliance people, whether they're tribal people, whether they're Pashtun leaders inside Afghanistan or Pashtun leaders outside Afghanistan, to move quickly towards the establishment of broad-based political arrangements for the future of Afghanistan. And that is.
Help, aid, food, weapons.
I understand your question. There's just nothing more I think that we would certainly hope that it's a collapse, but it's not prudent to accept that on face value. Because it is a confusing time, it's very dynamic. Many reports of various characterizations are coming in. It's hard to understand exactly what their motivation is. The prudent answer to that is that we're going to wait and see what it is that they would intend to do before we try to make a characterization of what sense it is.
Is that his group near Kandahar who are doing the fighting?
The first presumption to make is that the U.S. is prepared, if necessary, to conduct a guerrilla war or counter-guerrilla war. We should also presume that Northern Alliance opposition groups, or for that matter, all opposition groups, are familiar with this kind of guerrilla warfare, especially since it happens in a country that they are experienced in. To say that the U.S. would rely on any kind of proxy forces would not be accurate. Garrison at Ghazni, which is north of Kandahar. And again, it looks like an